We almost finished all the videos we're going to visualize during this course. And what are we going to do now? We're going to do an advanced animation using the graph editor. This is going to be exercise number 10. Remember that you are going to use the previous file that we were just animating. And to take your animation to a next level, you will need precise control over the motion between keyframes. We're going to learn how to adjust keyframes types, and using the graph editor can help you to create advanced animations with a few simple techniques. What are we going to do? The first step is going to go to the timeline panel, and we're going to select the bird body, the one that we have right here. Okay, and I just closed the other one because I was ahead of you. You're going to press P to reveal its position. This is going to be the position property. Then click on the word position, the word that you have right there, to select both the position keyframes. As you may find out, they are already in blue. Now what are we going to do? You can right click or control click on either of the selected keyframes in the timeline panel and choose the Keyframe Assistant. We already used it in the past, remember? I'm going to do it with you. Keyframe Assistant, and we are going to select the Easy Ease, this one that we have right here. And well, you can press, let's see, take a look how they change, the shape they change, and I'm going to press the space bar to preview the animation. And remember that you can press it again if you want it to stop. You're going to find out that there is a subtle change, but not the bird accelerates and decelerates smoothly. Now it's like it flies into the scene. And by changing these keyframes to easy ease keyframes, you can make an object rapidly speed up as it leaves a keyframe or slow down as it approaches a keyframe, okay? But when we can fine-tune our animation further and create a more dynamic effect by using the value graph in the graph editor. Remember that we used it before in another video? What are we going to do? Let's go again to the timeline panel, this one. And we're going to click on the bird body layer and press S because we want the scale property. I guess you're getting used to all the shortcuts, right? Click on the word scale. We already made it in the past step when we click position, remember? And you're going to turn them into easy ease keyframes, all of them that you have right here. And we're going to right click on one of the two scale keyframes and choose Keyframe Assistant, Easy Ease again. Okay? Keyframe Assistant, Easy Ease, because we changed something. Now remember that you have the graph editor button. Well, the graph editor button is right here. I'm moving the mouse. We are going to open the graph editor. Now click on the graph type button and choose edit value graph in case it's not already selected, okay? Remember that we made it in the past video. We have to have this curve, okay? And in the graph editor, you just see a red curve with the red squares at the values of 0 and 100. Click on the top keyframe to select it, this one. You're going to find out that you have these yellow arms. Now, these handles, they are extending from the keyframe, and try to drag the yellow keyframe handle upward and to the left to create a large bend in the curve just before the selected keyframe. So I'm going to click it here, and I'm going to do it just the way here. There you go. If you don't like it, remember that it's up to you how you want to change it and manage. Okay? And once you have dragged the keyframe until the top of the curve, maybe till 250, I guess is a good value. You can press the space bar and let's see what's going to happen. Take a look to the preview right here, and there you go. I have another challenge. Remember that I want to show you some stuff, but I need you to practice and find out how smoothly you can move using this new software. So the challenge is that you can use the graph editor to adjust the motion of any layer. Right now we're using the bird, right? But you can change and use whatever you want. See if you can adjust the body graphs for the rotation properties of the wings, maybe, to make them swoop up while they're like into resting to the final point, and that'll then settle them back to its place, original place. How about that? So remember that you're going to make the wings swoop up high and then fall back into a place. And then when you're done, you're going to move the current time indicator all the way back to the beginning of the composition and press the spacebar to preview the animation.